Hey guys, so welcome to my channel. I know I've been talking about starting my YouTube channel for quite a while now and I haven't really gotten to it. Haven't had the things I needed and whatever. I'm not gonna go too depth into that. I wanted my first video to basically be about like my story, how I got into this fitness stuff, and where I am now, where I see myself in the next few months, and etc. I don't want this to be such a long video because I have watched YouTube videos as well, and sometimes I hate when they're like a really long time and they get boring and then people just skip through them. You don't really get to listen to them. So as I'm rambling, I'm here wasting time, so I'm just gonna get to it. By the way, I'm sorry for the horrible lighting. My freaking wall color is not the best of colors, clearly, but it's something I have to work with for now. Am I on the darker side of my room? I'm like mad confused right now. I don't even know. Whatever, that's besides the point. Okay, so here we go with my story. So I started my fitness career, I want to say, my senior year in high school, which was 2014. Graduated in 2014. Was not taken that serious at all. I worked out. I had my personal trainers. I started understanding the concept of how to work out, how things, how your muscles grow, what workouts work best for certain parts of your body, and etc. But my nutrition was always horrible and I didn't really care for it. I was young, I wanted to enjoy myself, and you know, it's self-explanatory. I mean, when you're young, you don't really want to like commit to something, and I give a lot of props to those girls that started really young, like senior year of high school and even early years in high school. Like it's really hard to commit to that. So if you were able to commit to that, that's awesome, because I could barely do that. I wish I was able to do that, but whatever. So anyway, started in 2014, did what I did with my coaches, with my trainers and stuff like that, and understood the concept like I said. Then I left to Germany. After I graduated, I went to my first year of college, still did the same thing, still lifted, still ate like crap, didn't really gain anything at all. Didn't gain muscle, not that I really noticed. I gained some muscle, and I look back at those progress pictures and I'm like, oh, that's so funny. And yeah, gained strength, that's for sure. Learned some proper form for certain things like rack pulls. Didn't really deadlift at the time and didn't really squat at the time, and did not do chest, and I still didn't do chest much up until a few months ago, so get more into detail about that later. So yeah, really just rack pulls. That was my freshman year of college, and sophomore year I went to Germany with some of my friends and two of my closest friends, which is Dina and her boyfriend Lorenzo. In Germany, I lived there for 4 months. I did lift and stuff like that. I tried eating healthy. I actually purchased Katie Heron's fall challenge, and I started doing it with Zena. We tried following the nutrition, and it's hard when you're in another country and you want to enjoy their food and enjoy the whole experience and have to restrict yourself because you want to change yourself when you come back. So I had the workouts and all the nutrition, I just didn't really fall through it, and I came back gaining like 10 pounds, but I used it to my benefit when I came back. I really started getting into my whole fitness thing May of 2016. I started counting my macros, I started meal prepping, I started lifting at least 5 days a week, I started going in early for cardio. I slowly started, you know, putting myself in that position and actually getting serious and whatnot. I saw my progress, I saw myself losing weight, and that's when everything just started kicking in. I actually started squatting on the squat rack. I started deadlifting, did not do chest once again up until a couple months ago, and my squats and my deadlifts improved within those few months, and that was awesome. Super happy about that. And I really got into like a strict diet and workout regimen from about September, October up until December, I was doing fasted cardio. I was literally like doing carb cycling. I was super strict with my meals, and that's around the time that I decided to look into bodybuilding for a bikini competition. I first found out about bikini competitions, I want to say my senior year in high school, with one of my trainers. I actually had 3 trainers when I worked at World Gym in Fairview, and they always told me I had like the body for a bikini competitor and that I should really look into it, and I had the perfect height for it, even though I feel like I'm very short. But besides the fact, they always told me that I would look great in it, I should do it, I should definitely go for it. And at the time, obviously, I wasn't mentally, physically, emotionally, or financially stable. It's a very big commitment for you to do that. So I said thank you, I'll look into it, and I did. And I decided to wait. I wasn't gonna put myself in a position where I wasn't gonna be able to commit to it. So I learned about that my senior year in 2014. And since I saw myself getting very strict with training and nutrition without not that I didn't have a goal, because I did have a goal. I didn't want to lose a certain amount of weight, but it wasn't a goal where I had to like prep for something, you know what I mean? Yeah, I had a photo shoot at the time, but it wasn't anything crazy. It was just like, you know, just a photo shoot for myself. So that kind of like, it triggered it. I was like, I should consider doing it. I'm young, I'm only 20, I was 20 at the time. Why not start? I'm like, I'm not getting any younger, I'm only getting older, so might as well just go ahead and like start. And on top of that, my closest friend Zena competed in her first bikini competition in November 10th, I believe. And I'm gonna put her Instagram right here below. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are probably gonna see that I'm posting this on my Instagram and coming into my YouTube, and you probably already follow her, but just in case you end up finding this video or you don't know her and you want to look into her, definitely look at her stuff. She had really good stuff on her page when she was competing, getting ready for a competition and prepping and stuff like that. And she's a great inspiration. She is extremely motivating. I love her to death, and she is actually prepping with me for my show in June, and we're gonna hit the stage together, and I'm extremely excited for that. So yes, I decided to look into competitions and stuff like that, and look into coaches, and I found my coach. Her name is Alyssa. I'm going to put her name right here. Her Instagram name is Wicked Alyssa, and she is amazing. I am so happy I found her. She is a sweetheart. She knows exactly what works for my body, and I've seen my body change within these last few weeks, and I cannot wait to see what happens later on. So yeah, so after I found her, I told her I was going to do an April show, but then I decided to do June instead, and she advised me that I should do an 8-week off-season prep and then do a 12-week on-season prep. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I started my off-season prep the beginning of January. I started January 2nd or 3rd. And I'm already into my 5th week. Yes, this is my 5th week. I have about 3 more weeks left of my off season, and then I'll be going into my 12-week on-season prep for my show. It hasn't been extremely difficult, but it's been a little difficult just because the training is a lot different than what I used to just give myself to train. There's a lot more high intensity, a lot more cardio that I had to do, pushing myself completely to my limits and getting out of my comfort zone. And it's motivating, you know. There's a lot of things that I've already started doing that I didn't think I was able to do. For example, sprinting. I have always been horrible at it. I sucked at it. I never knew how to jump off the treadmill, and I will never get over it. And I'm pretty sure everybody's tired of me talking about the damn treadmill, sprinting on a treadmill, but it's awesome, okay? I know how to finally jump off a treadmill while sprinting, so I can take my rest and bring the weight, hear me, the weight. So much, you know, I love lifting weights. To bring the speed down and go into like a slow like pace to like do my rest and then go back. It's just an awesome feeling, okay? Awesome feeling. It took me a really long time to learn how to do that. I was always panicking, thinking I was gonna fall off or like fly off the damn treadmill. So yeah, so definitely getting out of my comfort zone, and it feels amazing, and I cannot wait for what's in store for me for these next few months. After my show June 3rd, I do want to do about 1 or 2 more bikini competitions after that, just because I want to take advantage of my NPC card that I have to purchase, and see how much I like it, you know what I mean? I could either fall in love with it, or I can find out it's something I'm not really into, you know what I mean? So time will tell, and we'll see how things go from here on out. After I do my bikini competitions and stuff like that for bodybuilding, me and Zena do want to get into what's it called, powerlifting. I am obsessed with lifting heavy, truly obsessed. I have hit a PR in both squats and deadlifts. Both are at 205, the highest. Bench press, the most I've done, I think, was like 15 pounds on each side, but that's 45 plus 10. I don't feel like doing math, but I think that's like what, 60, 70. I don't really know, and I hate bench, so that's probably gonna definitely be my weakest part. But besides the fact, we're really looking into that. We love lifting heavy. I love lifting heavy. It's an addiction being strong, believe it or not. It's a freaking addiction, and I love it. I love being strong a lot. And I hope that goes well, and who knows, maybe I'll fall in love with both. Maybe I like powerlifting more than bodybuilding, or I love bodybuilding more than powerlifting, or who knows. Time will tell. 2017 has so much in store for me, and I'm excited, extremely excited. So the point of this channel, okay, is that I want to show you guys everything that goes on throughout my prep for my bodybuilding, and what's going to go throughout my prep for powerlifting. I want to show you the real behind the scenes, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying the other YouTubers are not real, because obviously they're just as real as I am. I'm just a regular girl with a regular camera, recording her regular life, that has like only 2,000 something followers on Instagram. And I just want to show you guys what me and Zena will be both going throughout this prep, and hoping it motivates you. And no matter throughout the ups and downs that I go through, I want to show it, I want to share it, and I want you guys to see, and I want you guys to just watch the whole journey with me and be a part of it, you know what I mean? It's, how can I say it? This is like a whole new part of my life. I honestly, even though I have considered doing this for a long time, I never thought I would actually go about doing it. It's a very big commitment, and it's all mental. And I remember the other day, I was talking about it with somebody, and I forgot what he said to me, and I was like, it's all mental. And he was like, what do you mean it's all mental? You having a good body is all mental? I'm like, the whole training and the nutrition and focusing and lowering down your calories and going through just doing all these crazy things you have to do for prep for a bodybuilding competition, it's all mental. Believe it or not, it is all mental. And a lot of people don't think it is, but it's all up in your head. Like, you're the one that's telling yourself, like, oh no, I can't do this, so I'm just not gonna do it. Yeah, yes, you can do it, and you will do it. You just have to push yourself, and you have to believe in yourself, you know what I mean? And it's like, a lot of people don't realize it. Like, they think it's just a physical thing, and it's no, you change mentally, physically, spiritually, freaking everything changes about you. And I'm so excited for everything to change in my life, because I need it. I need change, and this is gonna be the biggest change in my life, and I'm extremely excited to encounter it. And as difficult as it will be, I'm extremely passionate about this, and I'm just so excited to share this with you guys. So I hope you guys are excited to ride with me along in my journey. You heard me? I was gonna say Germany. I miss Germany. I should go back. Ride along with me on this journey, and it's just gonna be fun. It's gonna be great, and I'm so excited. And I just keep saying I'm so excited, but that's just how excited I am. Just bear with me, because I'm gonna be saying I'm excited a lot. So this is basically my first video. This is what I really wanted it to be. A little intro about me and myself and I. No, not really. Just about me and my life and what's going on with my life, fitness wise. We'll get more into detail about my other personal life stuff later on. So what I'm gonna do is after this video, this clip, you will see a clip of mine and Zena's last workout. It's about to be like from 2 weeks ago. We did back, chest, and shoulders. So I hope you guys enjoy that. And yeah, I will see you guys soon, and I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I can't wait to show you guys the rest of my journey. Bye.
I see you blowing me a kiss. It doesn't take a scientist to understand what's going on, baby. If you see something in my